This Marine's remains were almost mailed to his mom, but then angry bikers did the unthinkable. It's a story that you definitely won't see coming, with a crazy twist that might just end up changing your perspective about the world. This former Marine's ashes had to be returned to his hometown after his body had been cremated. Unimaginable things happened when a gang of angry motorcyclists learned about the plan. Staff Sergeant Jonathan Turner was a fighter from the start. His bravery drove him to serve his country as a Marine Corps soldier. His dedication and valor during rigorous military training made him stand out among his peers, earning him respect and admiration. Annie Glann, his proud mother, watched as her son embarked on a 17-year journey of service to the United States military, including 7 tours in Iraq and Afghanistan, where his bravery shone brightly. After years of separation, Jonathan's return from duty was a deeply emotional moment for Annie and their family. The reunion at the airport echoed with tears of joy as they embraced, relieved that Jonathan had returned safely from the battlefield. Despite Annie's relief at Jonathan's retirement, she faced a new challenge given the distance between them. Living 2,000 miles apart, with Jonathan settling in California and Annie in Georgia, physical visits became rare. Yet they stayed connected through frequent calls and video chats, bridging the gap with love and technology. Jonathan found solace and a new passion for motorcycling in his post-military life, joining the Patriot Guard Riders, a group of fellow veterans. His past injuries haunted him, though, leading to frequent hospital visits and battles for his life. The severity of his condition threatened his well-being. Unfortunately, something horrible happened. As Jonathan found himself in a routine of hospital visits due to the lingering injuries from his time in combat, one fateful night, he experienced a severe flare-up. Gasping for breath, he dialed emergency services in desperation. Despite their best efforts, Jonathan didn't respond and fell into a critical condition. He passed away at the hospital, leaving his mother, Annie, devastated. According to Jonathan's wishes, his remains were cremated. However, Annie faced another heartbreaking challenge. She couldn't afford to travel the 2,000 miles to California to collect his ashes or witness the cremation. Despite the distance, Jonathan's fellow officers, veterans, and friends took charge of his cremation, planning to hand them over to Annie. When word reached Jonathan's biker friends about the plan to ship his remains via FedEx, they were deeply troubled. The Patriot Guard Riders, known for their dedication to honoring fallen soldiers and veterans, couldn't believe it, so they decided to personally deliver Jonathan's remains. They coordinated a cross-country effort, reaching out to fellow riders along a pre-planned route to Georgia. There would be solemn processions and ceremonies at each stop along the way in memory of Jonathan. They were determined to make every mile count, honoring his legacy and providing comfort to Annie. Annie was startled when she received a call from one of the bikers. She felt a surge of gratitude as they shared their plans with her. They assured her that they would cover all the expenses, ensuring that Jonathan's return home was dignified and respectful. The bikers arrived in Georgia, their final destination, and the anticipation among Annie was palpable. The rumble of their engines carried a tribute to Jonathan's memory, and a piece of Annie's heart with them, symbolizing the enduring bond forged through their shared journey. Despite the sorrow, Annie couldn't help but feel grateful for the love and respect shown to her son, a quiet Marine whose legacy had touched the lives of many even in his passing. Bound by service, sacrifice, and unwavering camaraderie, Annie found comfort in the larger community that Jonathan had been part of, a community that remembered and honored him even after his demise. As she watched the procession leave, Annie smiled through her sadness. While the moment was bittersweet, she felt a renewed sense of hope through the love and unity shown towards her son. As the bikers rode off into the distance, the mournful echo of the engines was a poignant reminder of their shared journey, a testament to the eternal bonds of camaraderie and brotherhood. This story is also a testament to the power of community, reminding us that in times of sorrow, we are never truly alone. It reaffirms the enduring bond of shared experience, a bond that defies distance, transcends differences, and weaves a tapestry of mutual respect and recognition. In paying their final respects to Staff Sergeant Jonathan Turner, the Patriot Guard Riders not only honored a fallen brother, but they also gave comfort to a grieving mother. In their journey, they carried not just Jonathan's ashes, but also the legacy of his service, a legacy that is inscribed in their hearts and lives on in their memories. It's a shocking shocking story that nobody would expect coming, but is undoubtedly a heartwarming tale. There's no question that if Staff Sergeant Jonathan Turner saw this happening, his heart would be warmed just like all the listeners to this story. His mother suffered so much when he died, and even more when she thought she'd have to ship his ashes to her house because she simply wasn't rich enough to go herself. But these bikers, who many people probably judged before learning their story, took it upon themselves to change this lady's life for the better and pay their respects to Turner. Talk about a crazy story.